Can good pay for bad? No, I don't think so. And the reason why I say that is because I think the two currencies don't mix. For instance, let's say you take a good person, say Mother Teresa. Now imagine Mother Teresa murdered someone. Should we give Mother Teresa a pass because of all the good she's done in her life? No. Because while the good in her life is great and deserves to be praised, it doesn't excuse the fact that she did a bad thing and also deserves to be punished. The currencies don't match. Now that's an extreme. I think it may be harder to apply that to smaller sins. When you've been a truthful person your whole life and then you tell a lie, it seems that the truths you've said in the past would cover the lie you tell today. But is that really the case? What's the conversion rate? Does one truth count for one lie? To me, I don't think you could say, hey, I've said 100 truths, now I get the privilege to tell a lie. I think intuitively we as people want justice, and we know that paying for bad with good is not justice, or at the very least the idea of paying bad with good is subjective and hard to measure. So what is real justice, and how is it served? The Bible says real justice is, if you commit a sin, you deserve death. I think sometimes when I look at death as a wage for all sin, it seems a bit harsh. For some sins I can get behind that, for others it seems unfair. But I think even this idea that death is the wage for sin makes sense intuitively. Take something like racism. I think if you strip the history of racism out, I think racism looks fairly harmless. Basically, it's the idea that my group is better than your group based on where I'm from or what my skin color looks like. But taken to the extreme, racism leads to things like slavery, apartheid, genocide, and other horrible things. I think that could be the case with all sins. Some of them we just don't understand where they go taken to their extremes. If you were to tell me that being proud of being from Texas and thinking that Texas is better than every other state would lead to slavery, genocide, or apartheid, I think I'd say you're crazy. I also think that as people, once you see the conclusion of where sin goes and how it harms people, you also want to cut it at its root. Not only do you want to get rid of the fruit of sin, genocide, slavery, or apartheid, but you also want to get rid of the root, which would be racism. And we see this in society today. When we think someone's racist, we try to punish them for it. We try to punish even the thought of it. The book The Righteous Mind by Jonathan Haidt gives a scenario that I think applies to good paying for bad. I want you to imagine your favorite cup, and now imagine someone taking a crap in your favorite cup. They then clean the cup, bleach it, and it then becomes even cleaner than it was before. They then run the faucet, fill the cup, and give you a drink. My guess is that you'd feel some type of way about drinking from that cup. While the cup is good in a clean sense, the cup is still not good in an ultimate sense. The cup has been tainted. In that same way, we as humans, even if we try to clean ourselves, are still tainted by sin, and we can do good works to clean ourselves up, air quotes, but we'll never go back to that original state. What we need is a new cup, and I believe that new cup is Jesus.